What I've got here is the chassis out of a Carvin Nomad amp that I've just performed some mods on. What I did was I gave it the my Stage II modifications as well as a master volume. And I wanted to show you here what I did for master volume was take the this channel select switch, which is mounted here between the two channel controls, and I moved that over here next to the jewel light. Only instead of using the big honkin' switch that comes with the amp stock, I use a little mini toggle switch, and that fits much better, and I just like it much better than the big one. And then over here where the switch was is where I mounted the master volume potentiometer. Okay, and works real good location for it at that point. And what I want to do is just do a little noodling here with this amp so you can hear the tone of it. And so I'll plug in a guitar and do that right now. Okay, what I've got is the master volume turned all the way up to effectively take it out of the system, out of the circuit. So it won't affect the volume or the tone of the amp in this position. And on the clean channel, I've got the channel volume set to about 2, and the tone controls we'll just set up about 5 for just a generic tone so you can hear it. Obviously you can modify those controls from there to what suits you best. But I'm going to play on the neck pickup here of a dual humbucker guitar and just strum a couple of chords so you can hear the tone of the amp. So you can hear it's a nice, very nice, clean, pretty warm tone. I'm just playing through a little 112 cabinet with a has a Eminence Tonker speaker loaded in it. Yeah, it's very clean tone, very nice. Now we can go ahead and turn the channel volume up a little bit. We pick up a lot of volume. Let me do that. This is a loud amp with 4 EL84s for power. It puts out a lot of volume. You can easily play with a keep up in a band with a bass and drums, another guitar player, keyboards, whatever. No problem cutting through. But often it's too loud, and that's where the master volume comes in. And I can show you that. We'll roll that down. Now, you may not hear a big difference in volume. The camera actually has some compression limiting the overall volume that you're going to hear. But what you can notice out of this is, even though you're not picking up a lot of difference in volume, is that there's not a large change in tone using that master volume. Bring it down even farther. And here in the room, there's a very big difference in volume, even if you're not picking it up on the camera's not picking it up. So now that's pretty good volume. For the room I'm playing in right here, won't blow my ears out. And you know, I just want to say, people say they don't like the master volumes, they change the tone of the amp too much. In my opinion, they greatly enhance the versatility of the amp. There may be some change in tone and drive. We're not pushing the power tubes nearly as hard if we bring the master volume down, but so you're sacrificing maybe a little bit. Obviously, you can tell there's not a big change in tone, but it's just a matter of being able to use an amp in different applications. Sometimes you just cannot use all that volume. Many places that I play, the club owners, bartenders will tell you turn it down. The customers don't like it too loud. And anyways, I'm just a big believer in master volumes and attenuators to keep the volume reasonable. Okay, so now you can see we're starting to get with the guitar volume up to about 5. and we crank the channel volume up to about 5. Still a very nice warm tone. But as I start strumming harder, you can get some breakup out of it. Start to get a pretty good bluesy grind out of it there. If we come up to 6. Got good sustain. Nice bluesy tone. Alright, now I like to turn this puppy up and get it, push it hard. I tend to play a little bit of blues rock, classic rock style, so I'll grab the bridge pickup, and we got the channel volume here turned up about 9. A couple open chords. We got some bar chords. It gets with it pretty good. I like to actually turn the bass and the mids up, push it a little harder, and roll back on the treble, and roll up the volume on the guitar. You hear it roll into sustain, roll into feedback. Nice, very nice tone. I use this setting a lot, playing in a classic rock band, and it does a great job. Now, and of course, if you need it to be cleaner, again, just roll the channel volume back down, roll your guitar volumes down, and it cleans up very nicely. So now let's just compare it to the lead channel. And I'm going to turn the soak on the lead channel down to about 3. Soak is Carvin terminology for gain or drive. But we'll grab the lead channel, still on the bridge pickup. So you hear the difference there between the clean channel with the open chords and the lead channel with the soak on 3. Not a whole lot of difference, a little more distortion going on. Of course, we've got the clipping diodes removed out of this circuit, and some other changes going on to smooth out the distortion a little bit. But I'll grab the neck pickup here, and it's at this setting. Again, this is a real nice, good bluesy. As you can see with the soak on 3, it gets a good bluesy grind going, but I'm about out of time, so I'm going to crank it up to 4, and I'll grab the bridge pickup and do some noodling as we run out the clock, and I'll bump up the soak a couple of more times.